Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. This reading is for June 1st through the 15th. We're going to be looking at the energy that you guys are moving away from, the energy that you guys are currently in, and then the energy that you guys are moving towards. Mars is in Leo right now, so things might be feeling a little intense at the moment. We're all feeling this, just feeling it a little bit differently. So let's check in and see what is going on for you guys. And that. Okay, so the energy you guys are moving away from is the devil. So kind of maybe coming out of a phase where you've been feeling stuck, maybe having some better habits that you guys have been adopting, really going after the things that you want. I know that some of you guys might be feeling like you're having conflicts with others. Things just might be feeling tense. You just might be feeling like, I'm feeling this energy of feeling confined and really wanting to kind of explore some different avenues, which is I think why the death card is here, because this is all about rebirth. Okay, so I'm not feeling like a physical death energy with this card at all. It's just more about really trying to find yourself again, is what my guide is saying, but in a sense of where you are in alignment with like right now. I feel like you guys have been going through some changes and or wanting to go through changes. There's been like slow things, like they're showing me like under the surface that have been bubbling, but now it's time to kind of really make those changes happen. And then the energy that you're moving into is the moon. So the moon talks about, you know, really getting in touch with our intuition, kind of things that are unseen, definitely going into that energy of a space where we're not really sure where we're headed, being guided by your emotions. There's a sense of really being connected with your emotions right now. Some of you guys might be feeling some really intense emotions around some stuff. Some of you guys might be experiencing some changes in relationships and some changes in the way that you interact with others. Hold on. There's a real sense of, needing to just kind of rest and recuperate. Okay. And this one, okay, I just want a couple more cards here. Also, try to just go with the flow a little bit more. They're really just wanting me to just speak on just kind of flowing with things for a little bit. The energy that you guys have been feeling might feel very confrontational because you guys are really feeling those really strong emotions. And it's good to be led by our emotions in the sense of they are there as messengers to let us know what changes need to take place, and now it is time for that change. And there's a sense for some of you that you guys really might want to really speak what is on your mind, but just be mindful of how it comes across, because with this really intense energy and Mars and Leo, there is a real sense of really wanting to be powerful with our words. But when we do that, sometimes there can be consequences. And so there's also that sense of it's okay to speak your truth, and it's okay to have your truth and have your emotions, but sometimes being mindful about how we share those with others, especially if we're kind of in a confrontation with that person. You know, is it better to just take a break, let things kind of cool down, and then we can talk about things in a little bit more of a balanced manner rather than everything being very heightened and maybe chaotic with how the communication is coming across. So there's just really that sense of maybe taking a pause moment, maybe going for a walk, spending a little bit of time alone, trying to get grounded, and just take a pause moment. So with that Devil card, there's the Nine of Wands, which tells me that you guys have been feeling a little bit burdened with this energy. It's been a little bit intense, but there's also this energy of wanting to charge forward. There's a sense that it kind of hit you guys, some of you maybe a little bit hard, and you kind of were knocked off your feet a little bit. I know that I was after that last lunar eclipse that we just had on the 5th. I kind of got the daylights knocked out of me, so to speak, just energetically speaking. That eclipse was really powerful and I felt exhausted. So there's just that sense of feeling really exhausted, but also at the same time wanting to charge forth and go towards these changes, right? Go towards this death card here that's really this rebirth. But there's a sense that, see, this Four of Swords is like a rest card, but it's also a redirection. It's like a protection redirection. So if something didn't work out or whatever you guys are moving away from, it was guided by the universe. And there's a sense that with the Two of Cups here, this is really talking about how you are relating with others. Just for right now, for the energy that of this reading, how are you relating with others? Because right now there's just so much energy of conflict in the air with everybody. This is not calling anybody out specifically. I've been feeling just a little bit more on edge the last few weeks. I'm feeling that energy too. Everybody is feeling this really on edge energy, and there's just this real call to, like, how are we showing up in the world? How are we relating to others? How are we coming across? Maybe taking a moment to reel ourselves in a little bit. There's just really this energy around taking a moment to just kind of pause and allowing these changes to happen. But sometimes we get a little bit demanding with the changes that we want to see. We can be demanding with our spirit guides, with the universe, like, okay, I feel like I'm deserving of this. Where is this now? And there's a sense that you're going to really have to trust your intuition moving forward. Really allow your intuition to come in, especially when you're having those moments of really strong emotions. It would be a really good time to try to just time out and go have some quiet time. I know it's really hard to do when we're feeling really strong emotions, to just pause for a second, but it really might be your intuition trying to tell you something. So the Seven of Swords here is really just feeling that energy, that conflict, feeling kind of tricked or deceived by something or someone. So this is the energy you guys are moving towards. So this is, I mean, we are going through challenging times, all of us. We're all experiencing this differently. And right now, the word integrity really keeps coming up in a lot of these readings. And it's really about how we are going to move forward and embrace these challenges that we're all facing due to this energy right now, and just what the planets are doing on a whole. Mars and Leo is just one aspect. We've got all of the other planets involved. So if you're astrologically sensitive like me, it might be a good idea to go watch some of these astrology readings and really get into your natal chart to see how it's affecting you. Knight of Cups, energy that you're moving towards. Okay. Go with what is emotionally fulfilling to you right now. Go with the things that really fill up your cup, that allow you to give to yourself and other people. There's going to be challenging moments ahead. There's just no way around it. But how can you also at the same time try to balance this energy with giving back to yourself emotionally, giving yourself a pause, giving yourself a break, spending time with your intuition, really trying to learn the lessons that these challenges have for all of us right now during this time as a collective, on an individual level. Trying to just go with the flow of where things are headed, not giving up our power, but sometimes we just have to surrender to the energy. We just, like, sometimes fighting fire with more fire just isn't the answer, right? Like, sometimes we're just going to have to come up with a different way. So there's a real sense to just kind of pause too, and take a moment and try to find balance through these really challenging waters. So let's pull some love notes from the universe, because I know I've been feeling it. And I think we all just have to try to do our best the next few weeks and get through some of these big moments. And then I'm hoping that the skies will kind of calm down a little bit after this. So let's pull a couple more love notes from you guys and just really try to find the things that you love about the people that are around you in your community right now, and really stay focused on the things that you do love about the people that support you, even if you're having conflicts, even if you know that this is just a rough time and a rough patch. Try to also just be mindful of the things that you do love about people, about your job, about your home, about your town, about the world, anything, kind of anything that you can hold on to in these turbulent waters. So love note from the universe is obstacles are detours in the right direction. So if things aren't working out or you feel like you're running up against that opposing energy, take a break, take a pause, take a moment. Really tap into your intuition and see what the universe might be telling you. And when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Again, kind of just going with the flow of this energy, accepting the challenges as they are, trying to embrace them for what they are, learning the lessons. I know it's hard. I know it's challenging. It doesn't feel great. But at the other end, I just always think about once I've achieved that goal or that lesson, it's like, whew, okay, don't have to deal with that again for a while. There's a sense of like a reprieve. So, and then also when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So really just taking some time to connect with yourself, connect with your higher self, connect with your guides, connect with the universe, and try to ground as much as possible during this very chaotic time that we are experiencing. So I hope something in that message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.